Hi guys, this is George Robinson here from TeamGFP. In this short video we're going to cover the steps on how to make a Premier package purchase and or monthly subscription using an e-wallet called Payza. Now there's various different ways that you can make purchases and get paid. Payza is just one of them. So this video we're going to cover the options with Payza. So first thing, go to the teamgfp.com site, so teamgfp.com. Hit enter, that will redirect you to the training site. Now you need to enter your username and password and log in. Right, now under the first tab, GFP Getting Started, there is a funding and payments option. Click on that. And then in here we've got all the different options on how you can make purchases. So we're going to come down to number 5, which is make a purchase with Payza. So we click on that and it just jumps us down the page to here. So all the instructions are written on here. What we're going to do is just walk you through the process ourselves. So down here is the document that you need to print out. So there's 2 steps using Payza. You've got to log into your Payza account and make the payment, but you've also got to send following documentation, either by scanning it and emailing it or printing it out and sending it. So either way you've got to send that document as well. So the document we've got uploaded to the site and you can just click on it here and it'll download it. So also the instructions are on here. So important, fill out this form online, then you must print, sign, fax, mail or scan and email it back. No member will be activated until this form and payment is received. So sometimes, depending on your computer settings, you'll be able to fill this out online, and if you can, that's great because it'll be nice and legible for the people at the other end. If not, print it out and fill it out manually with a pen or something. Just try and make sure it's as neat as possible, because if there's any problems, all that it's going to do is delay your payment going through. Personally, my handwriting's not very good, so I struggle on that one. But what I'll do right now is I've got a tool on here that I can, so just to follow through what we're going to do. So I'd print it out and then I would go GEORGE. My handwriting doesn't actually look any better than this with a pen. George, we'll just say my last name is Rob. Now we're going to say the date is Jan the 16th and it's 2013. Awesome. Daytime phone, include your country code. So my country code is 61 down in Australia, and then my number is 075266 blah blah blah. GFP username, very important, that's correct. My username is GEORGE Robinson. Email George at whatever. Try and make sure this is a lot neater. Once again, if there's any problems and they can't read it, it's only going to slow down the process. Now, Premier Package includes the Payza fee in US dollars, so please circle 1. For example, the $500 pack will cost you $525 plus your first monthly subscription. So if we do the $500 pack, we can circle that and you can see the $500 pack, but it's actually going to cost us $525 because the company, the receiver, will get charged $25 from Payza. Plus we're going to do our monthly subscription and we're going to do the diamond, so we circle that one as well at $100. So the total amount sent in US dollar is going to be $525 plus 100 is going to be $625. Now your Payza transaction ID, I can't do that yet because I haven't made the payment, but it's very important that you do it before you finish. And now if we scroll down a little bit further, you'll see once again you need to put your name in down here. George Robinson, once again your username, which mine is George Robinson, then sign it and date it again. So on here is your instructions for making the payment. So using Payza, you need an email address so that you can send it to another Payza account. So this is the email, accounting@eAdGear.com, so this will ensure that the payment gets sent to them. And there's also a notes section when you make the payment, and in the notes sections make sure you put in your GFP username and your phone number. So for example, I would put the following: GFP username George Robinson, phone number 6173 my phone number. Just once again, it makes it easy for them to track. If the easier it is, the quicker it gets done, and the sooner you get paid and start earning money off of it. So the next step we need to do is go to Payza. I have to turn this drawing thing off now. So log into your Payza account. Once again, we'll just use username or email, password. For some reason my computer's running pretty slow today. Now I have 1 cent in Australia, but if we go send funds, now from, which is me, now to, the email address that we were going to send it to was, what was it? It was accounting, whoops. You would think that would just let me highlight that, wouldn't you? There we go. Paste that in there, get rid of that first bit. So accounting@eAdGear.com. Now the amount we're going to transfer is, how much were we transferring? I've just scrubbed that out of course, but you'd have it still written. It was 525 plus the 100, so 625. That's what we're sending. So you'd write in 625. Currency is going to be US dollars. You can see my balance is 619, so it's not going to let it go through. Purchase type, it's goods we're purchasing. And a note, so once again we're going to put our username and password. So paste that in there. Now obviously we don't need to write your, because this is what we're going to do. So GFP username, and mine is George Robinson. Make sure you write it correctly, not like that. And my phone number is 6107527755. And now I'm going to click next. Now this isn't going to go through of course because it's only got $6.19 in there. If I go next, it's going to tell us okay, but otherwise it would say do you want to confirm and make this transaction, and you look through it and make sure the amount you're sending is correct and the place you're sending it to is correct. Make sure you got that written down right, and then you would click confirm. And then once you get to step 3 complete, there will be a transaction ID, a confirmation ID, so that your payment can be tracked. So that code is what you put in here. So your Payza transaction ID. So whatever they give you, write that in here, and then you are finished with this form. So then simply scan it and email it to forms@gofunplaces.com here, or you can fax it to this number here, obviously US in front, so their area code or country code is 1, or you can post it by snail mail to this address. Obviously scanning an email is the quickest way if you can do that, and then wait up to 5 business days. They normally go through around 3 business days, but up to 5 business days, and then you should see it show up in your back office. So pretty simple stuff, but it's important that you get it correct first time round. We've had a lot of people that have just missed odd things out, like the transaction ID, or they didn't put their username in, or they didn't put it in correctly, and just these sort of things slow the whole process down, and they can add another week to your transaction going through. At the end of the day, we all want it to go through as fast as possible, so it's just easier to double check and make sure it's correct the first time round. Anyway, any questions, please let us know. Talk to your upline directly if you're unsure on anything. Otherwise, good luck, and we'll talk to you soon. Cheers.